Morning, everybody. Wednesday, July the 23rd. I think I'm going to put a new sign on here. It's going to be BCP's moving service. So this is, on the 21st was my mother. That was Monday. And today is our son. This ought to be an interesting one. He's got a lot of shit. Anywho, yeah, you see there? Water puddles. And it's not because we had a water line break. We actually got a little bit of rain last night. First time. We got a total of like 4 mil. Not quite 1/4 of an inch, but real close. We actually got friggin' water puddles. 3 mil from before over the past 4 days. So what was, according to the weather guessers, what was supposed to have conspired to like friggin' 25 to 35 mils ended up being 4 mils, or 3 I should say, and then another 4 overnight last night. And then it's supposed to be hot and sunny tomorrow and Friday, like basically 30 degrees on Friday. And then a risk of thunderstorms for Saturday and Sunday. But you know what? Come tomorrow, after today, I'm hooking up to a hay bind and we're cutting. Enough of this. I think I'm going to try old school. And we'll go with what our gut tells us. I'm old enough to know you eventually grow that instinct where it says your gut tells you no, we should actually be cutting because the weather guesser is going to be wrong, or no, we should not be cutting because the weather guesser is going to be wrong. So yeah, I'm going to go back to doing it old school and to hell with everything else. But for today, we're moving our son, so I might bring you along for some of that. If not, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Later. Well, we got half a trailer load so far, and it's not even stacked up real full yet. That's way too heavy to go on top of any of that stuff, so I can't. And that's too clumsy, and same as the tires.
I'll give you the tires.
I'll close. He doesn't need the ladder?
No.
Well, then I'm closing the middle door.
All right.
Sweet. There. We can put the rest of this shit in here.
Oh, there's a chair.
That chair is broken. It's garbage. It's not going.
Oh.
That's my decision, not his. What do you do with it?
I'm just moving it.
No, I'm just saying, what do you do with it?
In the box of your truck, or
Yeah, sure. I'll take them home and I'll sell them.
he doesn't want them scratched?
Anybody need a set of 4 Bridgestone
What size are they?
with Dodge rim? You got a Dodge truck? Look. What are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. These are 22s.
20s.
275, 55, 20s.
They won't fit on my truck.
Hey?
They won't fit on my truck.
Well, it'd be the only thing on your truck that would be worthwhile buying.
Do you want them in the box of your truck?
No, we'll put them in here. Okay, guys, later. Alrighty, guys, so this is the the big truck that he rented. And yeah, I wasn't involved with stacking in here. I don't know how much is in the house still to come out, but CP says there's lots of little stuff like that. So it's like a 3-ton, 23 foot, I think. It says gentle ride, but Dylan says it's not very gentle. Anywho, continue on. So what do you do when you're bored and you should be cutting hay and you're not? You load a big ass friggin' moving truck and a 20-foot stock trailer. Woohoo! Fun? Not. Later. Alrighty guys, well, we're here at the new house. I'm not showing it to you other than the fact of that, but this trailer is still half full. We can't unload and put everything away properly because the previous owners aren't moved out yet. And so this truck we've got unloaded outside of the mattress in this one couch piece. So yeah, I got a feeling that my trailer is going to get unhooked and left here overnight. And I'll come back in a couple, 2-3 days to pick it up, basically. So anywho, I want to let you guys go, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Well, good morning, everybody. It's 10 a.m. Way out there, you can see CP going. It's her first time cutting this year. And I'm going in this little field, the small square field. We're gonna try getting a few acres knocked down here today. So I'm gonna make this turn. I'll bring you guys back later. Alrighty. So yeah, we're finally back to cutting. I decided that we're not gonna listen to the weatherman no more, and he can more or less go screw himself. They are calling for thunderstorms and rain for Saturday, Sunday, but the way things have been going, we haven't been getting the rain, so I can't. This stuff is getting to, if we leave it much longer, the alfalfa that is out here is going to not just drop the flower, it's going to start dropping its leaf. So we got to get on the ball and get this stuff chopped down. The grass is still holding really nice. This particular field is definitely going to make some really nice small square hay. So we get 50 small square bales. I will be just quite happy with that. It looks good. There's not much really of any weeds in it, so it should be really nice hay compared to last year's. Anyway, let's get some stuff done. Alrighty, well, that little piece is done. Now I'll pull into here. When CP gets to the end, I'll pull in front, and we'll cut together to finish the rest of this field off. I don't know what's out there, about 35-ish or so acres, I figured. So it shouldn't take all that long to get that done. I don't know how fast she's going yet. If she's gotten used to cutting, she's had a year off, you know what I mean? But I know I've been cutting basically at 5.5 miles an hour and just let her rip and yee-haw, right? We both got our big Canada flags flying in the air, and let's make it happen. No, we're not done. It's just the way the field is. It's narrower on the south end than it is on the north end. But roughly, I don't know, half hour to 40-45 minutes and we'll have her wrapped up, or cut up I should say. Finally had our first breakdown on this field. Like, this is total breakdowns since I cut the opening rounds, and then I did some cutting back and forth on that side. CP broke a sickle. Just the way the machine might have flipped it up. It's no big deal. One sickle on this field is a pretty minor detail. So, but now she's in front and I'm behind. Not that big a deal. Anywho, I'll bring you guys when we get her all cut up. And so you see how it's paler green? Right there. This end is really bad for that paler green color in the hay. And I wasn't sure what the heck that was when we did the opening rounds, but I know what it is now. It's wild millet. That's what it is. Now cows will eat it. Cows actually like it, but it doesn't grow overly tall and takes moisture away from all your other plants. So yeah, that kind of sucks. And there's lots of it on this end of the field. North end of the field is polluted with wild millet. And it looks like she's waiting for me. But whatever, we'll cut her down and hopefully the alfalfa will grow in stronger and the other grasses and maybe choke some of that shit out. I've got my doubts, but we can only hope. Talk to y'all later. Alrighty, well, we're done that piece. Now we're gonna head over to the next one, start opening up another field. Yeehaw! Alrighty guys, well, CP and I both made, well, we're working on our second round each. And see how it's all trampled? That's from the neighbor's friggin' horses. And it makes it for a son of a bitch to friggin' cut, because you can't get underneath of it. Then it balls up. With our machines anyway, I don't know what a disc bind would be like in this, but it makes it for tough cutting when it's all trampled down and laying down. And this year I'm literally going right through all the sloughs, potholes. I did plug up once actually, because it actually grows really decent along these trees. They catch a lot of snow, and that was virtually the only moisture that this stuff had. Because once you get farther away from the trees, it drops right off to nothing. Like literally nothing. And then the horses didn't help it any either. There was horses out here for I don't know how many days straight. 3 for sure, possibly a whole week. And when I say horses, I don't just mean 1 or 2. We're talking about a herd of 17 to 30 at any given time. See, here's bed downs. Lots of bed down areas all along these trees. And it's because the friggin' neighbor doesn't want to fix his goddamn fence. You know, if you got fence right along the trees, tree falls down on the fence, the horses are gonna walk over the fence. Cocksuckers. Anyways, right up here It's a bit of a water run coming down off of that little knoll, and it's always super heavy through here. And this is where I plugged quite bad. Horses were bedding down, and I don't know, I just never noticed that we were starting to plug up. And if you see behind the machine, you can see that it's not doing a nice clean cut. And that's because it's all trampled. I can't get underneath of it. Anyways, once we get our opening rounds all done, then it'll get a lot easier, because we'll be that much farther away from the edge of the friggin' bush line. I'm gonna let you guys go. We're gonna keep cutting. Talk to you later. Alrighty, so out here, you can see it's like there's like nothing here. And I don't understand why, because we even spread a bunch of manure out here, all through this area, on top of this hill, going out this way. Right here in the very bottom of this little knoll, there's definitely some growth there. But back that way, you would have, everybody says you spread manure on your hay field, it's going to make it a lot better. But right through here, it looks really good. But as soon as you get out of that slight little bit of a water run, she drops right off to absolutely nothing. And we spread, I don't know how many loads of manure out here. Lots. We also did a little bit of a second cut, so did that hurt it really bad? I don't know, guys. All I know is that this side of the field is not very good. There's a swath there, but not very much of one. I hope the rest of the land going that way is going to be better. Because this sure ain't looking good. If we get a bale an acre out of here, at this point, I'll be surprised. Where it's heavy, it's really heavy. Where it's light, it's really light. Uh-oh. CP stopped. She might have a broken something or other. I'll let you guys go. We'll talk to you later. Alrighty, well, there goes CP. She's heading home. So when we spread manure out here, we also spread a few stones out here. I'm not going to deny it. And with that, we were out here, both CP and I, and we thought we had them all picked, but obviously we never. She picked up a stone and ended up breaking one of the drive chains. So she's heading home, and I'm going to stay out here and cut for the rest of the day. Maybe not at 590 RPM either. There we go, that's better. So there we go, now we're cutting again. And chances are I could find a stone yet too. I gotta make another 4 passes and I'll be past the area where we spread the manure. So I guess we'll just wait and see. Later. Alrighty guys, well, I'm back in the field. CP decided that she wanted to have her machine fixed today, so she ended up coming back to the field with the truck, picked my fat ass up, and took me back to the yard, and we got her machine fixed. So she's cutting way back there. I got to get one more round done around the field, and when she gets done there, she's gonna come and do a few more rounds around this slough. So, and by then I should be, unless I have issues, I should be back at this end so that we could start running in tag team again. Anywho, I'm gonna let you guys go. We're gonna be cutting here for a while. There's 125 acres and we still got some choring to do at home. We're not gonna finish this today, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.